excuses. Stop doing retweets on Twitter and retweet with your mouth, news guy. Okay? No more Drudge Report. Drudge Report's okay, but do it with your mouth on Spreaker. Let's go. No fucking excuses. There's no reason for it. In case you guys didn't know, we're going to talk about a really stupid story. Kate Hudson praises dependable stepfather Russell. In case you didn't know, Kate Hudson, also known for that one film, Almost Famous, which was pretty good. I remember watching that in high school. Actress Kate Hudson wished her stepfather Kurt Russell a happy 64th birthday and praised him for being a dependable, strong, authentic, loving stepdad. I guess she's 35 nowadays. Wow. She looks pretty good. Too bad her mom expired. Women, they tend to expire. I won't say at the right age of. It's. I'm not gonna say it, but let's just say guys tend to age better, assuming they take care of themselves. But guys tend to go the same way the dodos, because they gain weight, lose their hair, and tend to look even as ridiculous as some of the dames in the world. So this is pretty much a pointless article. This is Kate Hudson talking about her stepdad. What a great guy is. Okay, we've already known this. He sounds like a great guy, and he was there for... Okay, awesome. Who gives a fuck? What kind of article is this? Fucking the Times of India? Fuck India. Fuck Bollywood. Fuck Feather... No. Dot idiots. Fuck them. I'm tired of this shit. I didn't do anything to them. Uh-oh. Tunisia urges tourists to come back after terror attack. Yeah. You know what? These people piss me off. Who the fuck do they think we are? Oh yeah, bombings and killings and all this. But hey, tourism, it's back. Come on, buddy. Let's get your tourism on. Come fly to this shithole where we have the moon god symbol on our flag, in which the North African country has been popular with European tourists, and Tunisia's president and a social media campaign urged people to come visit in solidarity. Okay, well, let's just pretend like 21 people didn't just die. And the country recently had a revolution in 2011. No thanks. Let's get some stability first, motherfuckers. Fuck Africa. I wouldn't even visit South Africa. What a shithole. I know Stabby likes to give South Africa a free pass, and certain people like to give Nelson Mandela a free pass, even though he was good with the neckties, and he was a bomber. Nelson Mandela bombed for freedom. Bombed a shitload. And when people say, well, look, he was a political prisoner, no. Well, I mean, he was in some aspects, but he was there because he fucking bombed shit. He wasn't just there because, he disagreed with the government. No, he violently disagreed with the government. He fucking blew shit up. And now look at South Africa today. Fucking disgusting. All the farm murders. Fuck South Africa. I'd never, ever, ever go in there. Bihar cheating scandal. What parents in India will do for good grades. Now, it says here, the quest to be educated in India has literally scaled new heights. Images of parents and family members clambering up school buildings and clinging on window ledges to pass cheat sheets to their children have left authorities in despair. The incident took place on Wednesday in the state of Bihar, where students were writing their year-end grade 10 examinations. Examples of cheating incidents are not that hard to find in India, but even compared to previous events, this seems to be unprecedented in its blatancy. Bihar Education Minister B.K. Shahi told reporters that children won't learn if they're constantly being helped by family members. Government can only hold fair examinations with the help of their parents, society, and the children, he said. This is a collective responsibility. But, on the other hand, these parents are trying to push them to get to good grades. Trying to help them. But they're not really helping them. And this article is correct because if they want to help their students, they'll cut off some of the internet time. They'll cut off the video games a little bit. Because ultimately, this won't help them. Yeah, maybe it'll help them short term, pass the class, maybe with a better grade. But overall, once you're done here, guess what? You got to go to college. And if you're in college, you know, I highly doubt that level of education will allow cheating this widespread. In case you aren't really familiar with what I'm talking about, this is a pretty interesting article. Let me go ahead and throw it in the chat. And it shows parents actually climbing. And it's pretty interesting. Like, they're fucking scaling a damn school wall. And then Ricky Sofa said tranny. Yeah, Barco. Barco is really big on calling her a tranny. So, and the way her butt is and her legs, you can tell that's totally a female. And she has a female face. She has, I think, moderate-sized boobs. I don't know. I'm not seeing the tranny in her. You know, unless I'm a tranny, then hopefully I will be in her. You know, it's just like that. You know, we got to be fair with everybody. We can't make shit up on Spreaker. Otherwise, I get pissed, and you don't want to see me pissed. Okay, guys, it's just not going to work out. Now, the Department of Justice has opened criminal probe of resigning Illinois congressman, sources said. The Justice Department has launched an investigation into resigning Illinois Rep. Aaron Schock and is coveting a grand jury, a law enforcement source told Fox News. The Republican congressman abruptly resigned on Tuesday, citing a heavy heart. The fuck? Following 6 weeks of revelations about his business deals and lavish spending trips, mileage reimbursements, and office decor in the style of Downtown Abbey. The AP earlier reported that, according to a source, the Justice Department's criminal investigation is focusing on his campaign expenses as well as his personal business dealings with political donors. What do you expect? How else will this guy ever get money unless it's to take money? How else are you supposed to be wealthy if you are not to get it from multiple sources? Hey, this is capitalism. This is get what you can while you can. Now, hopefully, this guy is on the run, but has been hiding his wealth. This might lead to a possible criminal investigation in the future. And the best way to run away with cash is to get silver coins, not gold, because gold fluctuates to such a large degree that if you buy like let's say you buy a coin, 1 ounce of gold, guess what? That 1 ounce of gold? Yeah. 1,200 one day. 5 years down the road, might be worth 500. So that's not it's too volatile. No, you don't want that. You want silver. Get silver, bury it somewhere, and then what you can do is just slowly go to coin shops and the internet. You can find people to buy them. Or you can even use Craigslist. But if you're going to use Craigslist, always bring a gun and always do a transaction in public. That's the way to do Craigslist. Otherwise, you're going to invite people to your house and you're going to get wrecked. Or at least up the possibility of getting wrecked. And if you have kids and other people around there, it just means you're not a very bright guy. So, yeah, good luck to this guy hiding his shit and not getting arrested, I guess. Off-duty cops in fatal wrong-way crash had left strip club. Oh, isn't that nice? Cops at the strip club. A car carrying 3 off-duty New Jersey police officers who had just left a strip club traveled the wrong way down a New York City highway. Oh, that's awesome. Cops driving the wrong way down a road. Aren't they just awesome? I just love cops. They do so much. And crashed head onto a tractor trailer early Friday, killing an officer and a civilian and critically injuring 2 other policemen. It wasn't immediately clear why the officer's car was heading north in the southbound lane of the Staten Island Highway. New York Police Department spokesperson Kim Royster said it appears the men were coming from a party and there's no indication of alcohol in the car. Yes. Now, this is the problem with some of these pigs, is that they'll sit there and cover, but guess what? They just got done killing one of their own. And guess what? Another thing. You don't just drive down the wrong way. No, you don't. After a strip club, guess what you're going to be doing at a strip club? While you're there, you need that liquid courage. Well, at least a lot of people do. And so, obviously, and if you're a cop, they're prone to alcoholism. And everyone in a strip club, a lot of them, at least a lot of them around here, they have a minimum drink requirement. And I highly doubt these cops went in there getting a fucking Pepsi. Doubtful. So they went there, they got sloshed, and then they got hit, or they hit a tractor trailer like idiots. And one died. Congratulations. You guys fucking won the Darwin Award yet again. Missing Florida 3-year-old found dead in obscure spot inside dad's house. Cops. Now this appears to... These are like Asians or something? A missing Florida boy's dead body was found in an obscure place inside his dad's home, police said. Hollywood police did not say how the 3-year-old Arcia Osceola died, but officers are treating his death as a criminal investigation. Investigators launched a massive search for the toddler after he was reported missing Thursday. The boy's mother, Karen Cypress, said the boy was with his dad in his stepmother's Hollywood home that morning. During an exhaustive search of the house, officers found the boy's body in an obscure section and not readily visible to the average person, the police chief said. Well, this is another sad tale of bad parenting gone wrong. I'm looking at this photo here, and yes, I'm going to be judgmental towards people with excessive tattoos, but I'm going to say criminal and I don't know, terrible. Didn't have to be like that, but it did. Piece of shit. So hopefully whoever did that gets caught and rots. Decline in U.S. dollar lifts oil stocks. The U.S. dollar fell sharply on Friday and was on track for its biggest weekly decline against the euro in more than 3 years, helping a drive to rally Wall Street stocks and crude oil. Riskier assets like equities were in general on track for a strong week. They worded that wrong. Largely driven by the Federal Reserve's policy statement on Wednesday, which struck a more dovish tone than when investors had expected. The Fed appeared to argue against an interest rate hike in June. Yes. So if you, like me, happen to have oil stocks, let's just hope that it declines a little bit. Those fucking assholes at OPEC fucking stop their little proxy war with Russia, trying to destroy the energy prices, thus... And, most of you guys are probably thinking, low oil prices are ideal. Not all the time. Not when you're invested in that. And so, fuck you all. Let's have $5 gas. And me specifically wins, right? Because, it seems like if you're a host on here, it's all about you, right? It's not about anybody else. I only share my show on Twitter. I I certainly don't share everybody's show on Facebook, and I certainly